Hi, everyone. Welcome back to a new episode. Today we have something really, really fun. I have been kind of promising a game for a while, and that's what we're going to do today. Not the game I talked about, that's going to come later, but a different game. One that will probably make you guys as excited and frustrated as I know it's going to make me, but that's the joy of it. At this point, I'm going to welcome in my co-host. Hi, Emu.
Hi.
How are you?
Nervous.
I don't. Okay, that's right. I was gonna say I have nothing to be nervous about, but I don't think that's true.
That's very true.
So basically, you guys, if you didn't really see from like the title or my many, many, many tweets that I did promoting this thing, we, and by we, I mean Emu, is going to be guessing. So I put together a list. I compiled a list of 35 iconic or popular race car drivers. And when I tell you this is one of the most difficult things I've done, I'm not even kidding, because it was 25 and then it was 30 because I wanted a nice round number. And then I thought of one more. So I added to it and made it 35. And I had to cut myself off there because we would be here just all day if I didn't. But I want to say, just first of all, if someone that you think should be on there isn't, or someone that you don't like is on there, or your favorite driver didn't make it, like, don't come for us. I'm sorry, but we had to cut it off somewhere. But we have a really good selection. We have IndyCar, IMSA, NHRA, and there is 1.5 NASCAR drivers.
1.5.
1.5, and you'll understand why. Hey, Robert, what's up?
A pen. Oh, I don't think I have a pen.
So basically,
you keep explaining. I need to run and get a pen.
Okay. Basically, what's going to happen is I'm going to show Emu and you guys a picture, and she is going to have to guess the driver and what series they come from. You guys can play along too. It's up to her whether she wants to look at chat or not. But I do have 3 lifelines for her. She has an Ask the Host. So these are basically Who Wants to Be a Millionaire style. So she has Ask the Host. If she really like has no idea what one is, then we kind of wanted to do like an Ask the Audience thing, which we might still do depending on like audience strength, because it's kind of hard to pull when there's like 3 people, you know? So that will turn into like a multiple choice. I'll give her 4 options and then I'll knock it down to 2, kind of like a 50-50 type thing. And then if she wants, she can attempt to Google it. I don't know how that's going to work. How do you think that one's going to go?
See, that's the thing is, like, if I were to try to use it on one where it's like, I have 0 clue, I don't think it's going to help. If it was like someone where I'm like, ooh, like, I kind of think I might know who it is, it would probably really help. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's going to be good.
What were the
lifelines?
No.
What?
The
series?
Yes.
Okay. IndyCar.
Mhm.
F1.
Mhm.
IMSA.
Mhm.
NHRA.
Mhm.
And then there's like 1.5 NASCAR drivers.
Okay.
There's 1 full and then 1 doing like a special thing. So actually, I think that one's nope.
So how does the pointage work? If you explained it, I was gone.
I did not.
Okay, I'm ready.
So I kind of also didn't think about it.
Great, love that.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do 1 point for every driver.
Okay.
And then another point for the series. So you can have 2 points per like person, I guess. But some of them also have, I'm sure every single driver on here has some sort of like nickname or something like that. But for most of them, I have ways for you to get an extra point. So it's either by if you know their nickname or you know a fun fact about them, like something I've said before, because most of them have a nickname or a fun fact or just any sort of like, special thing. Oh, there's a new one actually from yesterday. Someone that didn't have one did a thing yesterday, and so now technically that would count.
So,
But
as if I would know something that happened yesterday.
I mean, you
No,
wouldn't,
no, I
because
absolutely wouldn't.
I'm saying for the people, one of
Okay.
these people on the back of the list did something yesterday and I
Mm-hmm.
wrote about it on Shifting Lanes. Go read my stuff. It helps.
So if
um
they wanted to tally their own scores along with it, they could get
yes.
extra scorage.
Yes, and
Got it.
if you know if you know any of these
So
things, one of these things for me I had to take away because I can't say it, and I would have said it had I had it written down. And I think you'll probably know what I'm talking about when it comes up, when the person comes up. But also, uh, there's one, I think there's one for you that you will definitely know, and you can have a point without saying it because I know what it is.
okay. So you said there's the 1 point for the driver, the 1 point for the series, and then some have extra credit.
Yes,
Okay, so not all.
because I don't know like a fun fact about every single person.
Okay.
Like I could if I like looked into it, but I only kind of went with the ones and wrote things down
Mm-hmm.
for me that I would want to mention.
Okay. So
Yeah, and there's
general would be 70 points
yes.
plus however many extra for the extra credit ones.
Yes, and there are some drivers who have competed in. Oh, I'm sorry. There's 2.5 NASCAR drivers.
Okay.
I forgot one. um,
Wait, so does that mean that there would be 3 names from that? Because one of them is partially NASCAR?
yes.
Okay. So 3 total. Okay.
But the second NASCAR one also is doing another series, which led me to my point of there are some drivers who have taken part in multiple series. So if you can guess like they're any of them, like if you just guess one of them, then
It's
you
a
get the
point.
point.
Okay.
But you get extra points if you guess like all of their series
Oh
or
my God.
multiple of them.
There's
Because
so many points.
one of them has like 3.
So many points.
So many extra possibilities.
That's good though, because like I will probably fail in other areas. So if anything,
You can make it up with extra credit.
but you'll have to at least wait, so does the extra credit not technically, like, are we scoring it like a teacher would, where it's like technically the whole score would be 70 points if you got everyone and their series correct, and then anything above that is just bonus points?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I won't
Mind my
I won't
reach
be
while I get something to
anywhere
write on.
near 70 points, so.
I mean, I have faith for like a good score, but like we were talking about before, I think at least maybe 25% is what we're gonna end up with.
Like I said, I think I'll get maybe like 7 right.
No, see, looking at this list, I wouldn't say 7. I think you'll see, but I think we're good. So let me, because I want to keep my face cam up while I do this too. So let me switch over just so I can look and make sure, because when I put these photos in a Google Doc and it's so sensitive when you move them. So I want to make sure the first one is like seated properly.
Got it.
Which it looks fine.
Why am I so nervous?
Why are you so nervous?
I don't know.
None of these people are watching.
I want
Except for
to
maybe
do
one.
good. I want to do good, even though my knowledge is very limited.
I'm gonna be proud of you no matter what.
Well,
So
I don't know if I can make you bigger. I don't know how to make you bigger, so. Is that Kimmy?
It is Kimmy.
Wow, 1 point to Gryffindor! are you
The
keeping
day
score?
that I made this, I literally sent you a picture of Kimmy. A lot of people don't know this about me, but I was always a Kimmy girl in F1. Like, there was obviously, like, growing up, there was a lot of drivers I really liked. But as I got older and, like, paid more attention, I was like, he's fun. I like him. Because he's
fun.
very sarcastic. He has a very kind of, like, dry sense of humor. And a lot of times, he would just be very much, like, stone face and all that. But he is one of my favorites. So 1 point for Kimmy.
1 point, and he is F1, right?
He is F1.
2 points.
He also, like Robert said, he's making his NASCAR debut this weekend with doing the Project 91 thing with Trackhouse at Watkins Glen. And technically, it's not his NASCAR debut because in like 2011 or something, he did like one NASCAR race and one truck race, and it was kind of weird. But he's the first driver for this Project 91 thing with Trackhouse, which I think is going to be cool. Based on what I said, do you want to take a guess at what his nickname might be? He's also like Finnish, if that helps.
I don't know how that would help, Kira.
Think climate.
Think Finnish climate. It's cold there. I feel like I'm gonna come up with some really stupid nickname that's not even gonna be close.
I would love to hear it.
Chili Kimmy.
No.
Kimmy from the Blizzard Wonderland.
Oh my god. What even is that? You make him sound like a Disney character.
Maybe he is.
He's not. Call him the Iceman.
The Iceman.
Just because of like where he's from, his demeanor, he was always just very like, I don't want to talk to the media.
Yes.
I was happy to find, I want to say, all of these pictures that I found of these drivers are all either from their series websites or just random Google searches. I didn't go to anyone's social media. I didn't want to do that. So that's where all of these come from. But I was very happy that I was able to find a picture of him smiling, because not a lot of photos of Kimmy smiling out there. Right. Came away with 2 points for that one.
Yeah, buddy. I think it's giving me false confidence and hope, though. I'm kind of sad that you started on such a, like, one I would probably know, because now I'm like, yeah, I could do this.
Well, I did it on purpose, so you would have confidence going in.
I have no idea who that is.
Take a look. So it was really hard for me to find pictures of these guys.
I see that
where
he has a Ganassi thing on his shirt.
Mm-hmm. It was really hard for me to find pictures of these guys where they didn't have their names all over themselves.
Yeah,
because most of them have their names all over their driver suits.
So he also has Honda on his shirt. That means nothing to me, though.
You were going somewhere with the Ganassi thing.
Yeah. That I remember us talking about his name very, very often, but I don't remember which area he worked in. I know it's not NASCAR.
Correct. What is Chip Ganassi like really prevalent in?
I don't fucking know.
You know someone who drives for him.
See, I do, but is the knowledge there? No, it is not. I know. And I know as soon as I would hear that person's name, I'd be like, oh yeah, sure, that makes sense. Um, but I know it's also not NHRA. So
Correct.
we've narrowed it down to three options. I don't think it's F1, but I don't know for sure.
Most of these, I will say, I tried to mix them up and not do too many back to back of the same series, just for this
I
reason.
feel like I would also narrow out, take away F1 because that's the one I'm most confident in. And I feel like of the ones you put in, you probably chose ones that I would at least recognize a face, not necessarily know their name. So I'm going to
Yes.
take that one out too. So then it would be IndyCar or IMSA, which I feel like it's IndyCar.
I feel like you're correct.
Oh, hell yeah! Because I feel like we would always talk about this team grouping like
We
right
do.
away. Because we always start with, I think, IndyCar for the most
Yep.
part. So, who the person is, though, that's the real kicker.
So, the fun fact that I have two fun facts that I wrote down that you could possibly guess. I'm going to say something, but it's not one of them. He is a 6-time IndyCar champion.
That's a
I'll
lot.
say that. It is a lot. I guess telling you his nickname won't hurt because it doesn't mean anything to you in this case. They also call him the Iceman.
What? Back to back.
They're in different series. Yeah, they're in different series, so it never
it doesn't overlap.
Mattered. But for different reasons, they call him that. He's just very focused on track and very just smooth. I also no, that doesn't matter. He has a secondary nickname, which I call him by a lot when I've talked about him on the show, which is just a variation of his last name.
I have no
idea. You give up? You want to just take a guess?
I'm trying to think back because I know that there's at least one or two names that get brought up very often while we're watching it.
True.
I have to think what those names were. John.
No.
Mitchell.
That is Scott Dixon.
That was close.
I call him Dixie. Everybody does.
Oh, yeah. I remember
he
that.
now has the second most wins in IndyCar.
I'm not going to get any of these.
Yes, you are. You're definitely going to get the next one. And you'll see why when it comes up.
I know exactly who that is. It's Esteban.
Who is it?
It's Esteban.
It is.
And he's from F1.
He is.
I don't like the pink on his thing.
Oh, those are the Alpine colors.
That's unfortunate. It should be blue and orange.
Orange is kind of owned by McLaren.
That's fair.
Yeah. I'm giving you an extra point for this one, too. Just, you know why. Okay.
Oh.
We have talked about this man on our show a couple times. I love him. I met him quite a few times as a child.
His uniform? Is that what you would call it?
His driver suit?
Sure, yeah, that. It's giving me more protected vibes. It's
More fire retardant vibes.
exactly.
Yes.
It's giving me the vibes of like NHRA. Like I
There you
need
go.
to be very safe.
Because there's lots of fire in that sport.
Okay, now the question is, can I remember the names? Because probably not. The only one I can remember is not a male.
She's not in this one.
Oh no,
The
my
person you're
one
thinking of.
point that I probably could have gotten.
And you'll see why she's not, because I did other ones that were more connected. We watched his winner's interview, and he was like big and loud, and you were like, oh my God. Like, he's the only person that's allowed to be as unhinged as he is in interviews.
I feel there are names.
He's also a funny car driver, if that helps.
No.
I know.
No, it doesn't. There was should I just go back to my defaults now? John.
His name is John.
I get it. John Evans.
No.
John.
Alphabetically, you're close.
Alphabetically, you're close. Okay, something in the beginning of the alphabet near an E. We have a D. D. Maybe a D. F. Maybe an F. Okay, John.
You're not gonna get it.
Faulkner.
No.
Ferris. Fulton.
Get away from the A's.
Felton.
No.
Filbert.
No.
No, that's an A again. F-O. Fox. Foster.
Again, alphabetically close.
What's close? I am going with the every surname that
absolutely.
Wait, it was F-O, I think, right? F-O-L. Fulton.
No.
Folgers. The best part of waking up is John Folgers in my cup.
Oh, God. Can you imagine?
I give up.
John Force. 16 times funny car champion.
That. Well, I got the point for the NHRA. That's all I care about. At least I got one thing.
I think that I can give you half a point for knowing his first name.
No half points.
Okay.
Because that was just pulled out of my ass. I didn't actually know what his name was.
That's fair. Okay, I really think you're going to know the next one.
I dearly hope so.
So do I. I feel like that should tell you everything you need to know.
The Folgers in your cup. Hold, please. I have a feeling that the name of this person starts with the letter M.
It does.
Is this by chance someone
We've talked
whose
about
name
him.
starts
We've talked
with
about him on the show.
2 M's?
It is.
Wow.
did you guess it?
Maybe because I potentially know the name of this person.
Oh my god, yay!
The issue is I am very much so blanking
Oh my god.
on which series. Um, I know it's not this one. I know it's not that one. I know it's also not that one. Is it? Oh no. Everyone's gonna hate me. I don't know.
You do know. You do know.
It's in there. I just need to dig it out. It's in there and I need to dig it out. I I uh
Honestly,
I think I know what it is. Okay, so it's Mark. I know it's Mark, but
it is.
um oh no, now I'm scared. See, I got confident and it scared me. Oh. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Robert. It's in
Honestly,
there.
I need a clip. I need the clip of you saying that so I can add it to the list of clips of you saying incredible things that make me laugh.
Oh, see, this makes me mad because I know what it is, and I'm just like getting that weird like I'm scared because if I say it's wrong, then I feel bad because I know what it is.
Okay, so how can I help you without helping you? Without burning one of your lifelines?
Um. Good question.
Um,
I can get a I'll
what do you think? What do you have it like narrowed down to that you think it is?
IMSA and IndyCar.
Okay.
I narrowed it down and
Okay. He has a teammate that he shares car with.
Okay.
It only happens in one of those series.
You're correct, it does. If only I was really good at knowing which one that was of the two.
Okay.
Um,
Actually, technically, he has multiple teammates, but
I mean, yeah, that's true. He does have multiple teammates.
what?
Oh, everything died in the chat.
Why
Nightbot.
did it time you
Nightbot.
out? What the hell?
Oh, Nightbot hates.
Wait.
Nightbot hates everyone.
Oh, you posted a link. Oh, yeah.
I got mad.
It got mad. Can you send me the link? We have it. Yeah. Can you just DM it to me? It doesn't. I have it set so not just everybody can post links because sometimes people take advantage. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll fix that.
Okay. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to choose one only because I feel like anytime.
Why do I have stress now? You're like the way you're saying this, you're stressing me out.
I feel like any time he is mentioned while we're going through, it's not right away. So
okay,
that would lead me more towards IMSA because IndyCar is usually always first. So final answer, Mark Miller, IMSA. Yay! 2 points.
12 points.
Can I get a bonus point for remembering that he was part of a podcast? What was that podcast? It was about dinners, some sort of a dinner thing.
Oh, when he was I mentioned he was part of the community for Dinner with Racers.
Yes. Do I get a
Yes,
bonus?
yes, you can
Yeah!
get a bonus point for that because I didn't even have that written down.
Hell yeah! I just remembered because we do a podcast, and then you had mentioned something about him being in a podcast, and dinner for some reason stuck with me because I like food.
Yeah, that's how we met. Through the Dinner with Racers podcast. They do a Thursday night blunder iRacing thing with their community, and he's like besties with Ryan and Sean, and I met him in there. I was in the chat. I was just like, hey, I do what they do. He's one of those people that I think would be so fun to have on our show.
That'd be cool, yeah.
Yeah. I would like to have anyone on our show,
as long
but
as he doesn't watch this and see how much I struggled with figuring out who he was. To be fair, I knew who he was right away.
You knew who he was.
You just didn't remember
know
the series.
where he came from.
Where he came from. Okay, I'm ready to move on and guess the next one.
Okay, who's the next one? Oh,
I don't know.
Okay, I don't think you're gonna know the next one.
Love that. I have no idea who that is.
You have no idea.
Ooh, but that outfit, it looks similar to someone from before. So I feel like it's one of the ones we already did. It doesn't look flame retardant enough to be NHRA, so I don't think it's NHRA. So and I don't think a NASCAR has come up yet. So then it would be.
Does it? Oh, Jesus. I might have left one in there that had it on there. If you look closely enough, you might be able to see something.
See, you probably shouldn't have said that because now I'm going to be more hyper-focused.
I realized after I made the noise out loud that...
This person looks like they would be named Robert.
No.
Okay.
He does have an R name though.
Oh.
But he's very foreign, so I don't know if you're gonna get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know any foreign R names.
Well, see, we talk about him. I talk about him. Oh, excuse me while I break everything while I move. I talk about him a lot because he is, I think his teammate is actually, pause for station identification. His teammate that he shares a car with is also on this list.
He shares a car.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hit.
And
wait. But you can share a car and not share a car. So technically it could be more than just one because like I feel like I guess I don't know if the F1 drivers share the car. They're just the same team.
Yeah, no, they each have
cars,
I mean, they have different cars, but they always try to say, "Oh, the cars are the same" or whatever.
But they have
they each have their own individual. Yeah.
Okay. So then that would bring us back to IMSA.
Mm-hmm.
Aha!
So if you can guess the team, then you can have a bonus point. Because you won't guess his name, I don't think. We talk about him and his teammate a lot because they are in a situation where they race DPIs and they've either had really, really good luck or like the worst luck in the entire world and they finish last.
I don't think it will make a difference because so are they like F1 where they're out by different types of car, like, or is it just their person that they're under, that they're grouped by?
It's like their team. So like, it's not like Ferrari or okay, technically they do have a manufacturer too,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's not
yeah.
like
That's
Cadillac
not
or
usually okay.
Chevy or whatever. Not really for
Yeah,
the DPIs.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
not
yeah.
really how they're identified
See,
by. They have like team owners.
I think this is why we should go back to my idea where they all need team names because I think I would be more willing to remember team names than just like this is our owner. It's not as
Yeah,
fun.
I can see it. I mean, some of them do have names like that.
Is this also is this person from Chip's team?
Mhm.
Wow. Okay. I don't remember any of the drivers. So,
Well, you got a point for that.
hell yeah.
His name is Ranger Van de Zande.
Oh, I know exactly who that is.
Yep.
Okay. Well,
One of the co-drivers of the O1.
that's yeah. I do remember
Mm-hmm.
that because I like how his last name sounds.
Mm-hmm. Good job.
Even though I didn't really do that much. Napa Cabbage. He's from the Cabbage
Yes.
Racing team. Cabbage Patch.
No. None of those things are even a little close.
He is holding up the number 1. Maybe he's from F1.
He's not.
Okay.
I have
His
I
suit
have many
seems
mutual friends with this man.
His suit looks relatively flame retardant, so I'm going with NHRA.
Correct.
This is how my deductive reasoning goes.
No, honestly, it's legitimate because you could tell the visible difference.
Yeah, yeah. Relatively flame retardant or extra flame retardant equals NHRA.
True.
There's a lot of blue and yellow going on.
Because those are his sponsor colors. Those are the Napa colors.
I feel like we've definitely mentioned his name before. His face actually does look familiar. My knowledge as to what that name was is -3. So maybe Scott.
No.
Um,
Alphabetically close.
Paul.
No.
Robert.
He does have an R name.
Richard.
An RO name.
Suddenly blanking on all RO names ever. Besides Robert, but I already guessed that, so it's not that.
Robert Hyde is also not in here, so it's not him.
Oh.
I had to double check before I said
Ross.
that. No. He's not a member of the cast of Friends.
I never know. Romeo.
You want me to just tell you?
Yes.
That is Ron Capps.
Ron. Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Reigning Funny Car World Champion.
Ron.
Started his own team this year, Ron Capps Motorsports.
Woo.
We stand.
We stand. Sorry, I don't remember your name, but we stand.
I think you'll definitely know the next one.
Oh, yes. It's our Red Bull King. The Red Bull that will never, ever
sponsor us.
Because they taste like battery acid, and I'm too vocal about that. This is Max Verstappen, and he is an F1 driver, and he wins a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And is there extra credit for him? I don't like specific.
There's
extra
one. Yeah, there's one. It's not like there could be a second one, but you don't know it. I just thought of it.
Nope.
Do you want me to tell you what it is?
Yeah, I got nothing.
It's just that he was the champion last year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. The second one is his father is horrible. We don't stand. In fact, we kind of hate.
Oh, spicy.
Yeah. Not a very nice person. He told a story about how one time he like lost a kart race and his dad threw him out of the car on the way home, and
Oh, that's rude.
he had to wait on like the side of the road for his mom to come get him or something.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. This one you absolutely will not know.
He's an old man.
He's an old man now.
I'm assuming that is not what he looked like when he was racing.
No, but oh, I guess I didn't mention the for a couple of the guys there is an extra series that I'll accept, and if you look on his
SRX.
arm you'll see
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like,
Yeah.
don't we talk about that on occasion?
Yeah.
um,
He did a full season last year and then did like one or two races this year. So, and I don't think he was in the one that we talked about.
Jerry.
No.
Um,
Oh, I'll give you an extra point if you know the original series he raced in.
uh,
I mentioned earlier there was 2.5 from it.
NASCAR.
There it is.
I'm gonna guess that he moved from NASCAR to IndyCar.
No.
Okay, I don't know.
You already got both of his racing series.
Oh, it was SRX. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. um, what is an old man name?
He has a regular person name. He's just now old.
I know, but like, I mean, like, you know, a popular name that would have been named to him when he was a baby child.
Sure.
Philip.
No.
Mackenzie.
No. You want me to just tell you?
Yes.
That is one of my favorite race car drivers ever, Bill Elliott.
Oh, yeah.
His nickname is one of my favorites. They call him Awesome Bill from Dawsonville.
It's too much.
It's too much, but that's why I love it.
Yes, that. See, actually, no, Bill makes sense. He looks like a Bill.
Yeah. His son Chase is a current NASCAR driver.
That sounds familiar.
Last year.
That doesn't mean anything, though, because I don't actually watch NASCAR, so that
I don't really either.
would.
I just see things because, industry.
Industry, baby. Oh, he looks young.
You know who he is.
Maybe.
Well,
it's not glaringly, whatever.
you know who he
obvious.
is, but not for good reasons.
Okay. Is he IMSA?
No.
Is he...
Well, no. I think he did like one IMSA race like back in the day, but
IndyCar?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That means nothing as to his name because I don't remember.
Take a look at his hat.
Any sunglasses.
No, behind the sunglasses.
TOS, terms of service. He doesn't do well with terms of service.
He does stream on Twitch though.
I know that someone else does, but he's not IndyCar. He's F1, so.
Oh, yeah, no. The streaming on Twitch thing won't help you. That's not a clue, but if you can kind of read and tell what it says on his hat, that might help you because I don't know how to he's.
No, I see a couple S's and what I assume says racing.
Mm-hmm.
series.
We talked about a couple drivers from this team already.
Ganassi.
Yeah.
Ganassi. Assy.
He's the one that's beefing with Chip right now.
Beefing with Chip. Oh! Yes, what is his name? If only I paid more attention. Yes, we've said this name many a times, and then we joke about how we're going to sign him.
Yes, we do.
Dale. David.
Higher up in the alphabet.
God damn it. Mark.
No.
Matthew.
The other way.
Oh. The higher than D? Like
like low,
than?
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess lower.
Less than D. A, B, C. Carl.
Charlie. Go back a couple.
Aaron.
Oh.
Eric with an A. Alphonse. Albert. Alex.
Yes.
Ah! I don't know what his last name is.
Alex Pillow. You get no point for that.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Oh, beautiful.
This will really make him want to sign with us.
Oh, absolutely.
I know exactly what your name is. Why? Ricardo.
There you go.
Daniel Ricardo, F1.
There it is. Yep.
One of your favorites.
He is actually.
I like him too. He's funny.
He is really fun. That's what I like about him, is like that light, fun personality that he brings. I wish he was in a better situation, like team-wise.
Yeah.
But he's fun, and I liked when him and Lando did that race on those giant balls and he hit him in the face. All right.
He's from Australia. Australia.
He is.
And he wishes he was a cowboy, Texas cowboy.
You can have an extra point for that.
Hell yeah. Whoa.
It freaked out.
Oh. This person looks familiar, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Now, spoiler alert to everyone who doesn't know, a lot of people think, based on my friendship with Tony Kanaan, that he is my favorite IndyCar driver, but he is actually not. This man is my favorite IndyCar driver, and always has been.
What is that person's name? If I know what context this is coming from. If only I paid more attention. Daniel.
No.
David.
No. No, okay, you're thinking of the other situation.
Oh. Never mind.
That I'm not going to mention.
Reverse.
Yeah, no. This person, though, actually, I guess I can say this, grew up in Brazil with TK, and is like his actual best friend, and they've been like besties since they were children.
So then he's probably got a
You want to take a guess what series he's from?
IndyCar.
There you go. As if it doesn't actually say it on his suit. I realize that now. He's a member of the very lucrative 4-time Indy 500 Winners Club.
Marco.
Not that that helps you, but it's just a fact.
Marco.
No.
Seems
I
like
don't
he looks
I
like
don't
a
know if you
Marco.
actually know his name.
He looks like a Marco.
I've definitely talked about him, and we've like shown videos of him, but his name's Elio Castroneves.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah. He did Dancing with the Stars a couple times,
Mm.
and he won one of them.
Nice.
Yeah.
NASCAR.
No. Although his alter ego, Rodney Sandstorm, does love NASCAR.
Why does he have an alter ego?
You know who this person is. I told a story about him the last time we did an IMSA coverage.
So he's from IMSA.
Oh. You can absolutely have that one because I just gave it to you.
I don't want it. Logan.
No,
Luke.
I told the story about him, how he's not allowed to book Airbnbs anymore for Steve.
Oh, that's right. I remember that. Doesn't mean I remember his name though.
You can get an extra point if you know what manufacturer he drives for. It's in the middle of a suit.
One of the ones that makes trucks.
Yes, actually.
Chevy.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah!
Corvette racing driver.
I'm not good at car brands, manufacturers, whatever you want to call them. I know what Toyota is.
Because you have one.
I know what Ford is because it says Ford.
True.
Any of the ones where they spell out the name, I know those. George.
No.
John. Jimmy.
It is a J name.
Jackson. Jordan. Jordan?
Mm-hmm.
Wow!
This is Jordan Taylor. Let's see, who's next? Oh, okay.
NHRA.
Yes. I had to get some female representation into this list from the world in which I come.
Okay,
and
so
NHRA is the most unbiased motorsport in the world.
It is. It also does say NHRA literally all over this photo.
I mean, it does.
I did know before saying all of those, though. I could guess. Oh, Mellow Yellow?
Yeah, they don't have a drink sponsor anymore, but that was when she won her championship in 2017. They were the title sponsor. Now it's Camping World.
Bridget.
It is a B name. You're actually pretty close.
I knew it was a B name. Bethany.
You were closer with Bridget.
Fuck. Brooke.
No.
Fuck. I know this. I know this. We have talked about her many a times.
Mm-hmm.
Brittany.
Yes.
Yeah!
Give you a bonus point if you can tell me her last name. And, we talked about her dad today.
Isn't she also married to someone that is...
No, that's the other one.
Oh. Mm. What does the last name start with?
F.
Is it the guy from earlier?
Mm-hmm.
If only I could remember what that was. Fa.
Oh God, not this again.
Fa. Foss.
No.
Force.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Brittany Force, daughter of John Force, 2017 Top Fuel champion. Honestly, stands to be champion this year too. David Grubnick and Max Savage have her car just knocking down numbers left and right, and she's driving like she stole it. It's incredible.
Hell yeah. This person looks familiar.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he was another one we talked about how he deals with like interviews. Like I watched maybe him in an interview. And then we talked about it.
We definitely watched a highlight of him winning once, but it was just the one time because I don't like the way that they formatted those highlights.
Ah,
Oh, bless you.
thank you. IMSA.
No.
IndyCar.
No.
NASCAR.
Yes, and he co-created another series.
Is that the one with Pitbull?
No, no. The Pitbull one is Team Trackhouse with Justin Marks in NASCAR. He co-created and was the first series champion of SRX. This guy was.
Oh. Eric.
I actually don't ever really refer to him by his name. I just call him by his nickname. So I don't know the times I've talked about him if that's been helpful.
Probably not. Donald. Richard.
No.
Zach.
Let me just tell you.
Yeah.
That is Tony Stewart.
Mm-hmm.
I call him Smoke. Everybody calls him Smoke. That's his nickname.
Yeah, that
He's
help.
the one that's married to the one you thought was Brittany Force.
Ah. Another old man.
This is the coolest man on the planet.
This one is NHRA.
No.
No, it's not. It's IndyCar.
It is.
I looked at the car. I was looking at his suit, and I was like, "Oh, that looks flame retardant."
So
then I looked at the car.
He, like I said, is like the coolest man in the world. He is the godfather of IndyCar. Like if there's like drama going on Twitter, if he said like once he says something, puts his input in, like that's it, it's over, it's done. Like you're not going to argue with him. But he also now, because he never officially like retired, like he did, but he didn't, because now he does the two-seater thrill ride experience things. Mm-hmm. So if you get a two-seater ride with him, you lead the field before the safety car when they're about to go to green. And I would love to do that. That would be the coolest thing in the entire world. Maybe now would be the time to use a lifeline.
I would like to use a lifeline.
Which one?
I like how you suggested. I actually forgot that I had them.
You do. Which one would you like to use?
I would like to ask the host Dearest Kira,
Yes.
help.
Ah. Uh, that is Mario Andretti.
Oh, I know exactly who that is. That's Mario Andretti. He is the one who leads the two-seater before the cars when the race starts.
Water almost came out my nose.
He's very legendary
He is.
in IndyCar. How many points? How many points do I get?
You actually got 1 point for IndyCar the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, also that.
And I used my lifeline, so I get a point for his name. Now I have to cross out my lifeline. No more asking the host.
I left a mark on mine too. Fun fact, when I was learning how to drive, so my dad taught me how to drive. When I was learning and I was like getting more comfortable, and my dad could tell like, okay, like she's good, he would just kind of like sit there and like we would go places and do stuff, but he started calling me Mario because of Mario Andretti. And sometimes he still does.
1978 Formula World Champion. Formula One World Champion.
He has. He's done everything, and he's good at everything. Who's next? Okay, I have a story about the next one. You won't know who it is, but he is legendary.
That picture looks old.
It is old.
That car looks ugly.
Man, you just insulted one of the greatest funny cars in the world. I have a die cast of that car. It's over there. It's on a shelf.
NHRA.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, look at all those trophies.
He is still alive. But I wanted like an old picture because I think those were like really.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is he a 7-time world champion?
If those are championship ones,
Olympia beer.
I think those are championship ones. So there was actually a movie made about him. Ron Capps has a small part in it. There was a movie made about him and his good friend / like direct rival. I can't tell you what it's called because it would give away both their nicknames. But once I say it, it will make sense because he has a super cool nickname.
Okay, give me his name and I'll guess the nickname.
I don't know if you'll be able to guess it off of his name, but his name is Don Prudhomme.
Don what?
Don Prudhomme.
Prudhomme.
Him and Tom McEwen battled back and forth for years. We're really good friends. The movie was actually really good. He has
The Donminator.
How can you go back in time so I don't have to hear you say that? Oh God.
Continue with your story.
I was just gonna say that he has a reptilian nickname.
Lizard.
No.
Dragon.
No.
Alligator.
No.
Crocodile.
No. What are reptiles can have as pets?
Gecko. Chameleon.
No. Dying inside.
Just wait. Turtle.
No.
Tortoise.
Okay, so no is the answer to that. You
Snake.
had a Yes.
I forgot about those guys.
Could tell. So he was the snake, and Tom McEwen was the mongoose.
Oh, but
yeah. I have a snake story. So one year, actually, it kind of ties in because it's funny. My dad would go to the NHRA national event in Seattle, like long before I was born.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a picture of him. I could never show it on the internet because he would literally murder me. But there's a picture of him standing in front of Don Prudhomme's car in his pit when he was under the full bandit colors, and you can see it in the background. But there's also pictures of my dad like wearing the Don Prudhomme shirt with this car on it. But when I met him, it was like 2009, I think. He then had a single car Top Fuel dragster team that was driven by who was then like a young and kind of like up and comer Spencer Massey. What a disaster that situation turned out to be in the end. And there was a lot of people around that pit, and I was just like, what's over there? And Spencer was just putting fuel in the car, but Don Prudhomme came out of the trailer and like talked to him, and then he like walked out through the crowd. But when he came by us, he kind of like moved someone else on the other side of me aside, but he put his hand on my arm when he walked by, and I'm telling you, it was like being touched by God. Like I was young, so I was just like in awe of everybody, but especially having like a legend like that, just kind of like casually be like, oh hey, and
Mm-hmm.
went and like walk by you. I was just like, huh. And I looked at my dad. I was like, It was really one of the only times I've really like fangirled over a driver. But now, I think if I were to meet him, I would like always have that memory. Would I just be like, let's hang out? But he actually introduced Tony Stewart to his wife.
Cute.
Oh, okay. I will say the next one I'm not super thrilled about, but it's one of those that I knew I had to put in there. You'll know why. You will also know who he is.
It's Alexander Hamilton.
I will absolutely. I said in a note to myself, I said I would accept that because that's what you call him.
That is what I call him. He is an F1.
He is.
And he also wins a lot. He's been the champion quite a few times, if I remember correctly. Not the most recent one, because that was Max. But any other fun facts about him?
Well, I gave you an extra point for knowing he's won a lot of championships.
Hell yeah.
So you got 3 points from him.
Alexander Hamilton.
Tell the world why you call him that.
Why exactly do I call him that?
I think it's because when you and I started watching F1 videos, and I was explaining to you, your word association in your brain was like Lewis Hamilton, Alexander Hamilton.
That's right, yes.
That's it.
Yes. And then I enjoy how his name shows up on it because it just says ham.
It does. It does on the little...
Yeah, the little sidebar thing.
Yeah.
Ham. Yes, because of that. That's Alexander Hamilton.
Yes, he does have the most wins ever in F1.
Yeah.
All right, I don't know if we've definitely talked about the next one, but I don't know if you'll know who he is.
He looks young.
Not that young. He has like a baby face. Races for his dad. His brother is also a driver.
IndyCar.
That we've talked about. No.
IMSA.
Yes.
um. Nope. Don't know.
That was Ricky Taylor, Jordan Taylor's brother.
Oh, yeah, that name sounds
Yeah.
familiar.
They both used to race for their dad, Wayne, and then uh, Jordan got the call from Corvette, and then Ricky stayed with Wayne Taylor. And then when Roger Penske had his DPI program, Ricky went over there. And then when that folded, Ricky came back, and now he drives again for his dad with Fleet Albuquerque. And yeah, nice little family operation they got going on there.
Top tier family operation. They're just taking over.
Honestly, they won a lot. They're a really strong team. All right, you'll definitely know the next one.
It's Lando!
It is Lando.
Norris. He's an F1. He's also a streamer on Twitch.
He is.
And he does the iRacing. And there was that really funny clip where he was calling all of his teammates and friends. He was like, "How do I win?" And they were all just giving him shit the whole time. And then didn't he also call the owner person?
Yeah, he called Zach Brown.
Yeah. He's like,
there's also that. Yeah, he did say that. There was also that one where it was like a compilation of like F1 drivers freaking out when they were streaming, and he was playing Fall Guys, and he couldn't get his shit together. He was dying like every 5 minutes, and it was the funniest shit to me.
I don't remember if I just like went to his stream or if I actually like followed him. He doesn't stream that.
He didn't stream a whole lot. Yeah. Not anymore.
I mean, it makes sense. He do be busy.
Yeah. They're on summer break right now.
Oh, well, then maybe he should be streaming more.
They get like 3 or 4 weeks for summer break. Yeah. Any fun? Oh, I really liked when he was teammates with Carlos Sainz because they would do incredibly hilarious videos.
Yeah.
And challenges and stuff. Like him and Daniel do funny shit too, but the ones with him and Carlos are so funny to me. Oh, I didn't know his mother was Belgian.
Interesting.
Okay, you're gonna know the next one.
I like knowing things. Oh my god, it's TK, Tony Kanaan, who also streams.
He does.
Racing. He's also F1. No, he's not. No. That was a lie. He is not F1. He's not. He's IndyCar.
True. I will also take any of his 2 other series he partook in this year.
Didn't he... What else did he do? I remember talking about it. Did I talked about it a lot as well? Was that something? No.
He said something about maybe doing like one race one time or wanting to do it in the future.
He did test an F1 car once.
I mean, he did. Yeah, he said he would do NASCAR. I think it'd be cool if he was the next driver to do the Project 91 thing. Yeah, he did. Actually, Elio did this series too this year, and I talked to you guys just in our Snap group a lot about things that were going on during these races. The series that Smoke created. That we commented on like that one time.
We did comment on it, and it has already.
Bill Elliott did it.
It's gone out of my brain. SRX.
3 letters. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've also said this, but you wouldn't have known it, but I would have taken Brazilian stock car as well, because he's doing that again this year. He did that again this year.
Yeah. He do be Brazilian. He do be speaking the Portuguese.
I'm learning it. It's not as hard as I thought, but it's just a lot of like repetition. Yeah. You gotta like kind of pound it in there, but it's not as hard as I thought. Yeah. I could say so many things, but I'm holding back. I think you'll probably know the next one too.
Yes, that person looks very familiar.
Yeah.
Very, very familiar. This is giving me either IndyCar or F1 vibes.
He did do the Indy 500, so you can have both.
Yeah! But his name slips my mind. I feel like I should know what it is because he does look very familiar.
Given what I said in the IndyCar and F1 thing, would you like to use a lifeline? You have
Yeah.
multiple choice and
Yeah, I
attempt
want
to
multiple
Google left.
choice. I want multiple choice.
Okay. Didn't prepare multiple choice. I have to think. I have to think.
Way to be prepared.
Who can I say that might be similar?
You can take your time and write out your options before you say them out loud if that helps.
It does help. Okay. No.
No.
That last one, I thought it was three, and then I was like, no, that fourth one doesn't make sense. Did I not? Mm. Ooh. Oh, what is that guy's last name? Okay. Got it.
Okay.
Your options
Mm-hmm.
are Jimmy Johnson,
Mm-hmm.
Fernando Alonso, Kevin Magnussen, George Russell. And if you want, I can 50-50.
Say them again. What were the four again?
Jimmy Johnson,
Mm-hmm.
Fernando Alonso, Kevin Magnussen, George Russell.
Okay. Mm. I don't think it's that one. I'm pretty sure it's not that one. But maybe it is that one.
Yeah, I can 50-50 if you want.
I'm leaning towards No. No, I'm not. Um. Okay, yeah, 50-50.
All right. Fernando Alonso, Kevin Magnussen.
Those are the two that are left. those those were the two that I had left, so that was no help.
Well,
I'm like 73% sure that it's Alonso. But
I'm 73% correct.
yay!
I do. He's been in the news recently too. He is filling Sebastian Vettel's spot at Aston Martin next year, which is kind of a big deal. I would love to see him back to try and do another Indy 500 because he is so incredible. And he, I feel like, is one of the few foreign drivers that actually has respect for the 500 and what it takes because there's a lot that don't. But yeah. Okay.
The other one from NHRA.
I guess the other one from NHRA.
Is this the one that's married to the guy?
Yes, she
Yeah.
is married to Smoke.
Now what her name is the
I've definitely said her name, but I also call her by her nickname, which is just her first and last initial.
Oh. Mm. Alexis.
Close. There is an Alexis in NHRA. Alexis DeJoria. She's a funny car driver.
Mm. Close in what sense?
That you guessed a female name.
Oh. That's not close
You're
at all.
You're alphabetically kind of far apart.
Oh.
It's like middle of the alphabet.
Samantha.
Go back a few.
Mackenzie. Is that back or forward?
Back. Back like one.
Lexi.
Close. Ish.
Lauren.
It's an LE name.
Lena. It's amazing how names just like
fall out of your head when you're trying to guess them. Yes. Do you want me to just tell you?
Yep.
That is Leah Pruitt.
Leah. Fuck. I knew that.
Yep. Top fuel driver for TSR Nitro. She has a really like cool relationship with Dom Prudhomme. She obviously I said he introduced her and her husband, and she sees him as like a second dad. So he walked her down the aisle when her and Smoke got married. It was so cute. Okay, yeah. The next one.
IMSA.
Mm-hmm.
Nathaniel.
He's French.
Pierre.
No,
Philippe.
no. How can I help you? We talked about
Jean-Luc.
He's not.
You said
Captain
he's French.
Picard.
You said he's French. I'm trying to
Yes,
think of
I
French
did.
names.
We talked about him and his teammate earlier. Either really good luck or really bad luck.
Yeah, that doesn't mean I remember what his name is.
You will when I say it.
Is it a French name?
Yeah. Well, I mean, his last name is super. I mean, yeah.
Oh.
The spelling of his first name
It's also French.
is also French, but his last name is super French.
I've
Let me
guessed
just
all
tell
the
you.
French names I can remember.
That is Sebastian Bourdais.
Ah!
Teammates with Ranger Van de Zand on the 01 car. I don't know. I don't know if you will know the next one. We've definitely talked about him, but I don't know if you've ever seen him before.
IndyCar.
No.
NASCAR.
No.
IMSA.
Yeah.
um. Harold.
Oh God, no. Yeah, we've definitely talked about him. He has, let's see, what is it? More IMSA wins than any other driver. I talked about a cool thing that his team did recently with merch.
Is that the taco people?
Mm-hmm.
That's all I remember.
You can have a point for tacos.
Hell yeah! I have no idea what his name is.
His name is Bill Oberlin.
Oh. Another Bill. Popular name in the racing industry, I see.
It is.
There's two.
Oh, I totally was not even like looking in chat, so I'm sorry. The one who's married to Graham Rahal is Courtney Force.
The other one was married to. It's his last name started with an S, right?
Who, Leah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've already forgotten.
Tony Stewart. His nickname is Smoke. Who's next? Oh, okay. You definitely want to know this. You want to know this one. The legacy driver. Oh, there we go. Trying to think of way 2 for 1.
NASCAR.
No.
Dang. I thought I got it with the color flannel stuff in the back.
No, this is an old photo. But I wanted to get like a good photo of him. Mm-hmm. He's a team owner now.
Kevin.
Oh. He's also a member of the 4-time Indy 500 Winners Club.
Oh, well then I still don't know.
So he's number 26 on this list.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to take the chance to use your last lifeline now?
No.
Okay.
Morgan.
No.
Captain Morgan.
No.
Jimmy B. Johnson. Wait, is the person that is named Jimmy Johnson, is their middle initial B?
I don't know what his middle name is.
That'd be funny.
Hello. You're not gonna guess.
You're right, I won't.
That is AJ Foyt.
Yep, never would have gotten that.
Yeah.
Honda.
Does drive a Honda car.
F1.
No.
IndyCar.
Yes. One of my favorite IndyCar drivers. He's also French.
Philippe.
No.
Pierre.
No, he is teammates. Not that this will help you, but he is teammates with Elio at Meyershank. We've definitely talked about him on the show before.
George.
No. He has a dog called Norman.
Cute.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of dog is it?
Ooh. I think it's maybe a Jack Russell or some sort of terrier.
Cute.
Yeah. Uh-oh. I don't know what kind of hint I can give you. Because you won't guess his last name, even if you guess his first name. You want me to just tell you?
Yep.
It is Simon Pagino.
Simon. That sounds very familiar.
Now, this one, I've talked about this man on the show before. I have mentioned him. And I've also mentioned him to you in a different context. But he is also a member of the 4-time Indy 500 Winners Club.
IndyCar.
Oh, yeah. Oops. If you can tell me what team he drove for,
I don't know.
you can have an extra point.
The name on his shirt.
What's it say? You gotta say it.
Penske.
Yes, he drove for Roger Penske. I love Roger. He's my fave.
Jim.
No.
Mark.
No.
He looks like he has a generic name.
He does. He's a generic first name.
Mike.
No.
Paul.
No.
Alex.
No, you were alphabetically closer with Paul.
Rob.
It isn't our name.
Rich.
Oh, close. So close.
What is close to Rich that's not Richard? I feel like that makes it harder when you say that.
Does it?
Yes.
You want me to tell you?
Yeah.
That is Rick Mears.
Oh, Rick. Yeah.
Yes, he drove the yellow submarine car.
Fun.
It was the iconic yellow and red.
We all live in a yellow submarine. Oh my god, don't DMCA. Don't strike us. I know that I sound exactly like the Beatles, but don't strike us.
Actually, fun fact. Yellow Submarine was one of the first songs I learned how to play on ukulele.
I had a little karaoke machine when I was a baby child, and one of the songs on it was Yellow Submarine.
Nice. All right. So this is the picture of the four-time. Oh, this is the picture of the four-time Indy 500 winners group all together after Elio won his fourth. So AJ Foyt, Al Unser, Senior, I think. Rick, and then Elio.
Look at them go.
I would love to see Elio get his fifth. So he is another legacy driver, but he's one of my favorites, so I had to include him. I don't know if you'll remember this because it was so long ago, but and by so long ago I mean December. When we did our first ever game on the first iteration of our show, I said the only reason that the Kia Stinger was in there was because this man was in the commercials. It's true. It's the only reason why I put it in there because that car's crap.
I don't remember at all. I'm gonna Google.
Okay.
My Google attempt. Let's see.
I'm trying to think. So he has grandsons who are involved in racing. One is in, I think, F1 development, and one is over in IndyCar. They both stream on. They both stream on Twitch. They're super, super nice kids. Like you see a lot of kids who have like come from racing families and all that. They're really like arrogant and they think they deserve to be there. But these boys are two of the nicest kids I've seen come from racing
Emerson.
families. Yes, that is his name.
My Google skills are top skier. Top tier. Top skier, whatever that is.
Yeah.
He is
Emerson
a
Fittipaldi.
retired Brazilian automobile racing driver.
He is.
F1 championship and the Indy 500 twice each.
When he won the Indy 500, he is like the only person to not drink the milk because you drink milk after you win because, you know, Indiana. Yeah. He drank orange juice because he owned orange groves.
I agree with that choice because I hate milk.
I also hate milk, but if I won the Indy 500, give me the milk.
Nope. I would demand something else. Cactus water.
Think he's like, oh, jeez. He's like the only person who I think would be allowed to do that. I don't know if now they would be like so cool with it.
Well, there you go. My answer is Emerson, F1, and IndyCar.
Emerson Fittipaldi. Congratulations. All right. You should know the next one.
Hopefully.
We've talked about him a couple times.
We talk about a lot of people.
Recently, we talked about him. Oh, and this is a picture just because I had to include this. This is 3 of the greatest race car drivers of all time. So, Emo, Mario, and Sir Jackie Stewart.
I like
who was an F1 driver.
The plaid hat.
And they're just like that's one of the coolest pictures on the internet. Like, hello, like there's so much history and so much badassery in that photo. So I had to include it. Okay, this is not a great photo, but this is the only one that I could find of this man that didn't have his name on his suit somewhere. And I wasn't about to go and look on his Instagram because I didn't want to look on anyone's Instagrams.
NHRA.
No.
IndyCar.
No.
F1.
No.
IMSA.
Yes. He also technically has done a couple NASCAR races with Rick Ware Racing because they're his sponsor and that's his team in IMSA. We talked about him and his teammate Aiden Reed a few times. They're racing GTD. They have one of the Acuras, one of the NSXs that I love.
Carl.
No, I mentioned him by name earlier. He does what we do.
Podcast.
You mentioned his show by name.
I did do that. I don't remember what his name is. Too bad I used my Google.
It is too bad you used your Google.
What does it start with?
His name?
Yes.
Like you want the letter?
Yes.
Starts with an R.
Robert.
Do you want to? I feel like if you can name his podcast again, I can give you a point.
Dinner.
I'll give you a point for that.
Dinner.
Just because you know that part.
Dinner. I think it's 4 words.
It's 3.
3 words. Dinner with racers.
Yes.
Ah!
I'm very proud of you.
It could also be dinner with and then whatever his name is because it also starts with an R.
I don't think Sean would be too happy if it was just called Dinner with
Robert.
his name. No.
Richard.
No. As soon as I say it, you're gonna know it.
Ryan.
I'll give you that. Ryan Eversley.
Yeah.
Oh God. I think it'd be cool to have him and Sean. I don't know if Sean would do it. Come on our show and have like podcastception.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also aware of the fact that I don't know if we're cool enough for that.
Well, I don't even know who he is, so they probably wouldn't want that. Granted, I don't know.
I mean, technically, you do know who he is.
I do, a little bit. Just not by photo.
Listen, some people are bad at faces. Oh. There we go.
NHRA.
There it is. That was the least branded photo of this man I could find. Because his name, he started his own team recently. So like every picture of him was like him standing in front of his trailer that had his whole last name on it. He won yesterday. No.
Lucas.
He won yesterday. No. He won yesterday, which is his first win as a team owner.
Oh.
So that was really fun to write about.
Matthew.
No. We've talked about him a little bit on the show, but not so much because he obviously hasn't been winning a lot recently. Yeah, I don't know how to help you with this one.
Jimmy.
No.
Jerry.
A name.
Alex.
No.
Alphonse. Alexis.
No.
Alexi.
No, you're not gonna
Alvin.
get it. You're not gonna guess it.
Aaron.
No.
Uh,
Can I just tell you?
Adam.
No.
Yes.
His name was Antoine Brown.
Oh, well. Maybe
Hmm.
eventually I would have gotten it.
We don't have that much time.
No, we don't.
All right, we have four
Four
left.
more. Woo! IMSA.
Yes.
Whoa!
Would have also accepted WEC.
Jimmy.
No. I'll tell you he's Japanese.
uh,
He, in my opinion, he's
Ken.
no. Me saying this won't have an effect on you, but I genuinely think because he has been part of Toyota's ultimate domination in the hypercar class in WEC, I think he is one of the greatest recent Asian drivers.
Ooh.
Because he's won countless WEC races. He came over and did Rolex 24. He won it with Wayne Taylor Racing, and he does it now when he comes over with the Ally team with a really solid team of guys. I don't know if you'll guess his first name because the feud I've talked about him once or twice, but I've only called him I think by his last name, and he has like a very traditional Japanese last name.
Ooh. Okay. Mm,
Starts with a K. His first name also starts with a K.
Kyoshi.
No.
Kyoko.
No.
That's probably a girl's name.
I think it's a girl's name.
Kim.
No. Can we just tell you?
Yep.
That is Kamui Kobayashi.
Yeah. Yeah, you've definitely mentioned him.
Yeah. Okay. I think you know this one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm.
You do.
Mm-mm.
I've talked about him inadvertently like 6 times today. I've just been saying his name.
Mm-hmm.
Take a guess at the series. He's a double series. He was in one for a really long time, and then he switched to another, which he's in his second season doing now. So I will give you points.
IndyCar.
Yes, I'll give you points for the other one as well.
He's also a part of Ganassi. I can see it on his hat.
He last year shared a car with Tony.
I don't remember.
We've said his name a bunch of times today.
Of course we have.
Yeah.
Kevin.
No.
George.
No.
Sebastian.
Does it help if I tell you his middle name does not start with a B? I looked.
Jimmy Johnson.
Because you call him Jimmy Johns.
Word association.
His middle name is Kenneth.
Ah, it's not a B.
It's not. The next one I've definitely talked about a lot this season, but I don't know if you've ever seen him.
Nope. IMSA.
Mm-hmm.
Aha! Andrew.
Races DPIs, Mustang sampling. I call him by his nickname, which is just a shorter version of his last name. He is British.
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 He's British. Andrew.
First name starts. No, his first name starts with an R.
Richard.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's all I know. Richard.
His name is Richard Westbrook.
Ah, that is a very British name.
Everyone calls him Westy, which is how I refer to him when I talk about him. But he's an insane driver. Like, he's so talented. Ladies and gentlemen,
We've made it to
we
the
have
final
reached
round.
our last one.
Woo!
This is probably my favorite photo of this man.
The one from that picture earlier.
No.
Okay.
No, I didn't put him in because I included the picture of all four of them.
Oh.
He is the dad of a driver turned TV broadcaster turned podcasty show thing host. I don't know if you can call it a podcast, or maybe it is. I don't really know. More like a live show. He is British.
British.
I had to make sure. I had to check because I wanted to call him sir, but he's not sir. He has an MBE. He should be a sir. He has. This is like my fun fact about him. He has 5 overall wins at Le Mans, which is like the most of anyone. Like, you know, it's hard to get like a class win at Le Mans, but an overall win and then to have 5, like, insane. So much respect for what he's done. And he's like 80 or 80 something now, and he still goes out there and drives and does all this cool shit. My favorite. Would you like a hint?
Is he... say the part again about who he's the dad of?
So his son was a driver, and then he turned TV broadcaster, and now actually he has a photography page on Instagram too. He takes like epic car photos and just kind of cool photos in general. But he also has a
podcast
show
thing.
I don't know if it's technically a podcast. It was like a live show thing with Tommy Kendall. I don't know if we've ever talked about
John.
it. At least not like on our show. What'd you call him?
John.
No. D name.
Donald.
No.
David.
No.
Derek.
Yes.
Yeah! Derek! Give me the first letter, last name.
Give you a hint.
It literally says his name on the shirt.
Does it?
Yeah, that says Derek. It's just in cursive. I wouldn't. It's kind of blurry, so it's hard to tell. But
the hint for his last name.
Clyde, Lyle, Lyle.
No.
Is there a Y in it?
No.
How many letters?
Inventor of the telephone.
Graham Bell.
One of those.
Bell. Graham Bell.
Derek Bell. Justin Bell's dad. one of like I put a lot of like my favorite drivers, but I really think Derek Bell is totally badass. All right, Emu,
Time to know my
you made it.
total.
You did get a lot of points off of
Extra points.
out of extras, and I didn't keep those separate. I just tallied them up all together.
Hell yeah.
So you got 67 points.
That's basically an A.
Well, when we consider, yes, you did very well, but a lot of those are from extras.
Well, with my tallying being sidetracked, I was at 37.
Yeah, so somewhere was that just off of regular points?
Potentially. I don't know.
Well, I think the extras
52%.
for sure. It definitely made it fun.
According to my tallying, I got 52%. That is better than I expected.
I mean, I might have given you an extra point here and there, but you did well.
Wow. I made it.
You did. And I only wanted to like jump through the window twice.
Yeah. I should have kept honestly just track of which ones I knew right off the top of my head. Because that's
yeah.
what I was. Where I was saying I would know like 7.
Yeah.
Which I think is probably still accurate.
I'm going to go back and take some clips later. So I'll go back and see which ones you actually knew straight away. Mm-hmm. And then we can go from there. I'll blow away. So yeah. That wasn't too painful.
Sure.
Well, I had fun.
I also had fun, but it was painful fun.
Hopefully one of these days you guys will see one or maybe more of these people on our show. Yeah. That's the dream, at least. But yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. Emu, good job. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Thank you to everyone for joining in. I'm trying to think. Do I have anything to plug? Oh yeah, as always, we have the merch store. We always have stuff going in there. I'm almost done with the sticker designs I'm working on. I added an extra one, so I have to work on that, and then I'll put them all up at the same time, which will be fun. But yeah, so thanks for joining us. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. We appreciate each and every one of you, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.